My body wants to be in your arms, baby. Something I'll regret in the morning. But I just can't resist when you're calling. I got a bed, but I'd rather be in yours tonight. I got a bed, but I'd rather be in yours. That's what I said when I call you on the phone tonight. I got a bed, but I'd rather be in yours. Yeah. Ooh, no one needs your love. No one needs your love. Been way too long on the phone right now. What you saying when I roll right now? If you don't wanna be in your own right now, ring my phone, girl. I got a bed, but I'd rather be in yours tonight. But I'd rather be in yours. I got a bed, but I'd rather be in yours tonight. I got a bed, but I'd rather be in yours. What I said when I call you on the phone tonight. I got a bed, but I'd rather be in yours. On the phone right now. What you say when I roll right now? If you don't wanna be in your own right now, ring my phone, girl. But I'd rather be yours tonight. Got a bed, but I'd rather be in yours. I'ma need those eyes focusing on me, middle of the night. I'm the only star you see. I'ma need those hands running over me, 'cause I ain't that type to let you go easy. So say goodbye to every other girl and the night behind you. Now you're mine. Tell me what you're willing to sacrifice to. Sacrifice. When it comes to me, don't want no compromise. This should be the only body on your mind. When it comes to me, I'm down for life. So tell me what you sacrifice.
And good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're at. Welcome to class. Happy Thanksgiving as well. This is the last class for the week here with the holiday just around the corner. So, as my description says, this is a great opportunity and a great class type for that kind of calorie burn. So that way, all the food that we are going to enjoy during the Thanksgiving day, we can kind of burn it off ahead of time, even though it doesn't quite work that way physiologically. But anyway, I'm looking forward to this class. I hope you are too. So with our boot camp class, it's going to be, oh man, I think we have 40 different exercises. There might be a couple in the mix that are similar or the same, but I kind of chose a workout that is almost non-repeating. So I know some of you out there like that kind of class style, so I thought that would be a nice way to do this boot camp workout. So as you see on the timer up here, it's going to be about 40 minutes. So let's get started. Make sure you have a yoga mat available for the ground-based exercises, and then some dumbbells. Josh, welcome to class. Glad you're back. So let's get into that warm-up once you have that equipment near you. So we're gonna start with that basic jog. Let's do this. Just to start getting the body warmed up, moving ourselves.
To the rhythm of mind. Sacrifice your body to the rhythm of mind. To the rhythm of mind. Sacrifice your body to the rhythm of mind. To the rhythm of mind.
Awesome.
Sacrifice your body to the rhythm of mind. Tell me what you sacrifice.
So if you can, As usual, let me know if you're who is here. All right, now make sure you have some space, moving side to side. Want to kind of keep that higher tempo here into a shuffle. So when you're ready, go ahead, whatever space you have, just moving yourself side to side. Awesome, just a few more. And then return yourself back to your normal spot here. And just some lunges here. We're just gonna do a step back. Really trying to get nice and low. Stretching out that hip flexor. So take that little like pause, allowing that stretch to happen. Nice job. So after an equal number on each side, go ahead and start kicking the legs in front of you. This little dynamic hamstring stretch here. Well done. We're gonna move into the upper body here next, starting with some just big arm swings here. So whether you want to just do alternating like so, or if you want both those arms moving, we're going back to front, kind of in that forward circular arm swing. And then take the arms the other direction. And now one arm at a time, just across the body. Stretching out that back of the shoulder. So with this workout today, we're gonna start off. We have a couple good sections or portions of core. So our first exercise is gonna be a plank on our hands. Now each exercise will be done for 40 seconds. Good opportunity now. Any other stretches you would like to do here during this last little explanation, go ahead. But yes, 40 seconds of work, all 40 exercises. And then I've implemented a 20-second rest. Just because this is boot camp, you might be moving faster than normal. You know, that kind of higher intensity might be present. So that little extra, you know, rest period. And then, yeah, we'll go back to it again with 40 seconds. So, like I said, the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 exercises are core related, so we will be on the floor. So have that mat ready, and I'm gonna get this started. Time to start our Wednesday boot camp. All right, so again, starting on our hands on the floor for a regular plank for 40 seconds. Here we go. So up, nice and straight, nice and tall, through the arms, up to the shoulders. Again, keeping that core nice and tight. Squeezing those stomach muscles. I've got many analogies for core engagement. You know, you guys have heard the pull the rib cage to your pelvis by tightening those stomach muscles. Another one is imagining, you know, someone's throwing a ball against your abdomen, your stomach area, and that sensation of bracing yourself before that ball, you know, that imaginary ball makes impact. That is that kind of tense sensation through that core. So back on the floor here, a forearm plank. We're kind of doing double duty here with our hands first and now into our forearm plank. So that whole midsection, including the muscles around the pelvis too, are engaged. Now the difference though with those muscles, they're not fully engaged, fully tense, like your stomach muscles might be. But just enough, just to help keep that pelvis in line with the spine. Nice job. Excellent. So that little pause here again. Stay on the ground. We're gonna do some bird dogs here. So in that nice kind of tabletop position and alternating. Right arm with left leg, left arm with the right leg. Concentrating again, these are core exercises. So we're concentrating on that good spine position as, especially with this one, as our limbs move. Squeezing the glute to raise the leg. Again, trying to maintain that straight spine position when you are on all fours into just that 2-point connection. Excellent. Little pause here. All right, now lying on our backs here for penguins. So that little, or heel touches, as you maybe have heard me mention them before. So we're just swiveling ourselves side to side, keeping our shoulder blades elevated up off the floor. This is that good core engagement that really maximizes this exercise. Nice job, keep it up. And literally, keep those shoulder blades up off the floor. Awesome job. Good work with that one. Now, just one for the glutes here, a glute bridge march. So heels into the floor, we're gonna press the hips up to the ceiling. And again, keeping those glutes engaged as we just march our feet one after another. So hips are up. And again, just that small lift of that leg up off the floor. Trying to maintain that good squeeze of that glute, pressing the hip bone up towards the ceiling. Awesome. Come to those 15 seconds here. Keep the glutes engaged. Check yourself if you need to. Pause the feet. Feel the glutes squeezing, and then continue that march. Excellent. All right, staying on our backs here, our last exercise for this 6-exercise core section or portion, dead bugs. My favorite here. So again, with this one, legs are kind of in that 90-degree position and just alternating right and left. And just like those penguins or those heel touches, whatever you like to call them, we are maintaining that upward lift of the shoulder blades off the floor. Excellent. The arm and leg are connected in sync. That simultaneous movement. Excellent. Nice job. Keep it going. And 5, 4, 3, 2, there's 1. Awesome. 20 seconds here. You'll need a dumbbell or 2, let's call it 2. 2 dumbbells, 1 in each hand. Going into some of our weighted exercises. So, dumbbell at the shoulders here. We're going to do a reverse lunge with a press from that same side that you step back with. So, like I said, you can have 2 dumbbells. Just allows for a little bit heavier weight against your body, or if you want to use like one lighter one or one heavier one, you can alternate and just switch right up at that shoulder level, like so. full press. Make sure you get that bicep next to the ear. Excellent. All right, dumbbells down for this one. Something a little different. A little bit of core, but some body-weighted shoulder blade action. This is our hover and row. So that hover position is from that tabletop position, lifting the knees up about 2 inches off the floor. And we're just doing a row, really trying to squeeze that shoulder blade as we pull the arm into the body. So, again, keeping the core tight, trying not to let your hips and body wobble or lose its parallelness to the floor. Here we go. Coming to those last 10 seconds here, then we'll be back on our feet. Awesome, go ahead and stand up. At any point during this workout, feel free to get a drink of water and then get back to it. Going into our Heisman shuffle. That 3 to 5 step right, hit the brakes, and then 3 to 5 steps to the left. So a little bit of added cardio here as we move side to side. Whatever space you have, cover that distance. Let's work. Here we go, pump the arms, pump the legs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, grabbing one of those dumbbells, doing a squat crush. So with this one, we are squeezing, trying to turn that dumbbell into a compressed version. And it's just adding in the squat and that arm extension, like so. So if you are doing that crushing aspect correctly, you should feel that tension through your chest muscles and be getting kind of a chest and shoulder workout with the arm extension. Nice work. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Both dumbbells. Both dumbbells in hand. This one's kind of an alternating one. We keep one arm extended up, overhead, and we curl and press. And then we switch, curl, and press. Here we go. So trying to hold that arm nice and tall, bicep next to the ear, and still maintaining that good lever action through the elbow joint to get that bicep engagement in during the curl. That's it, let's go, 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, one of my favorite cardio ones are ski jumpers. So again, with this one, we're in that bent over position, arms are loaded, we push through the ground, squeeze the glutes, raise the arms up, and then getting up onto the toes. So this one has that little bit of a higher intensity aspect to it if you'd like. But no matter what, stick with your pace and concentrate on the muscle engagement. That's it, feeling that good squeeze through the calf muscles as you get up on those toes. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. All right, with the dumbbell here, a squat chop. So that chopping motion is that twisting aspect from like one hip to up and across to that other shoulder. So with this one, we're just gonna squat, come up and chop, and come down on that same side, squat and chop. Squat and rotate. Squat and rotate. Nice work. Make sure you have that good squat form and that good oblique engagement as you twist. Beautiful. All right, last but not least, for this little section that I have on my piece of paper, blast off push-ups. This can be done on your toes or on your knees, but you'll always come back to this kind of child's pose position, and then pushing through your toes, extending your legs out, down, and back. This is the on your toes version. If you're doing this on your knees, it's just driving through your knees to get into that push-up position. So again, this one has that higher intensity if you'd like, just because you can move a little more quickly through the movement. Awesome. All right, back to some core. So stay put on the ground. If you're getting a drinks, that's all right. We're gonna start off with a plank. This one, up to you. Whether you wanna do a plank on your hands or on your forearms. Forearms always tends to be a little bit tougher due to the core recruitment necessary to hold your body up off the floor. So up to you here for these 40 seconds. Plank on your hands or plank on your forearms. Nice work. Again, keep that core tight. I just checked my form, I gotta keep my back flat. 2, 1, and that's time there. All right, on our backs here for a cross crunch. These next 6, what is 3, 4, 5, 6? These 6 are more so ab exercises than they are kind of completely core. So with this cross crunch, we're just doing a crunch, coming up and reaching for that opposite outside kneecap. And again, maximizing that abdominal output by getting those shoulder blades up off the floor and tightening those stomach muscles. Ten more seconds. Keep this going. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Some little rest here. All right, into flutter kicks. So I'll allow for this one to either be flutters or scissors, depending on how your lower back is pressed into the floor. If you're maintaining that good lower back position, go ahead and just stick with that low, short and quick flutter. If you're noticing that you're starting to fatigue and that back is rising up off the floor, you kind of have that arched position, then going into more of that scissor position, just to help expand that distance of the legs away from the floor, to help and assist with that good core engagement for that lower back to be pressed into the floor. Excellent. Nice job, everyone. All right, into lemon squeezers. So again, with this one, there's a couple options. The ultimate, the lemon squeeze exercise is your own balance here. Arms out, legs extended. Squeeze the lemon, and then release the lemon. Or hands supported on the floor, and you're doing that kind of same leg output here. Knees into the chest, and then knees out. Nice job, halfway here. Keep it going. Four, three, two, one. Excellent. All right, one of the ones that we duplicate today will be those heel touches or that penguin exercise. So again, with this one, we're lean back, shoulder blades up, or just swiveling side to side, engaging those obliques. And that there's a muscle that runs right up each vertebral process that helps with this lateral flexion. Nice work, everyone. Again, shoulder blades up, core engaged. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Last one of this little core section. One, that is a repeat. Our dead bugs. One more time. And 3, 2, 1. And here we go. One arm at a time. One leg at a time here, cohesively with our leg. Excellent job. Again, shoulder blades up, check yourself. Here we go, last 15. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. Back on your feet. We are halfway through. We have 20 more exercises. So with this next one, with one dumbbell or two, and it's an offset stance squat. So one foot in kind of a mini split. When we squat, step and switch, squat, step and switch. So it's not a full reverse lunge. All we're doing is kind of stepping back, toe just behind the heel, and then doing that squat. As if you were picking up a box off a floor, you might crouch down in this way. And 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Dumbbells, dumbbells will be underneath the hips for our sumo squats. So this will just be a squat movement as well. But legs nice and wide here. And again, holding the dumbbells in between the legs, underneath the hips, and just down and up. Awesome. Getting those hips back underneath the spine. Ten more seconds, you got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, if you have something maybe a little heavier, go ahead and grab that. We're doing our stiff-legged deadlift. We'll do this one with 2 legs on the floor. So like I said, great opportunity here to maybe go a little bit heavier if you can and really work on those glutes and hamstrings. And again, it's that stiff-legged position. We try to keep our hips relatively high, maintaining a soft knee bend, and then bending over, hinging, that hip hinge at the hips, and squeezing the glutes to raise our torso back to that standing position. Let's go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right. On the floor here, on our backs, a glute bridge. We're going to use our dumbbells. So this one, it's going to have that weighted component. So your choice here, 40 seconds, whether you want to hold your glute bridge or if you want to go through repetitions. So if you're holding, just stay put here. Keep the weights located kind of on that hip bone. And like I said, if you want a little bit more, go ahead and add that repetition aspect to it. The glute hold is going to be a little more challenging rather than the repetitions, just because of that short little rest or disengagement of the muscle. But come to the end here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, into a shoulder press. So whether you want to stick with those same dumbbells or if you want to go to something else, just a alternating shoulder press here, keeping the dumbbells at the shoulder height when it's not moving. So here we go, so one arm at a time. Nice job, full press, bicep next to the ear, keeping that body as upright as possible, not deviating past that vertical line through your body. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right. Into a bent over row. So 40 seconds of a bent over row. I'm thinking here, halfway here, after 20 seconds, we're just gonna turn our wrists the other direction and have the palms forward the last 20 seconds. So we'll start here. Again, palms facing your legs. And whether you hear me or see it on the timer, at 20, just turn the wrists so the palms face forward and continue your back rows. So I hope you caught that 20 seconds and switched. If not, go ahead and do so now. Get these last few reps in. Awesome. All right. Into some biceps here. With this one, it's a hammer curl. But one arm stays still, the other one is moving. So it's 20 seconds and then 20 seconds. So that other arm stays kind of in that 90-degree position. And for 20 seconds, we're just doing that hammer curl. Here we go. I'm gonna keep an eye on the clock this time for y'all. So try to, on that stationary arm, keep the bicep engaged. Feel that tightness. We're gonna switch here in 3, 2, 1. And again, just holding. Four, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go on to our backs here for a skull crusher. So into our triceps this time. So 1 dumbbell or 2, you can squeeze the dumbbells together. Both arms move down towards the forehead, towards the skull. And we press the dumbbells back away. Here we go. So like I said, you can have both dumbbells pressed against each other, or you can separate them and kind of have one arm move on its own. Nice job. Coming to those last 10 seconds here. Try to get those reps in. Excellent. All right, so staying on the floor. Next we have a floor press. So with this one, I encourage you to try to go a little faster. Get a lot of presses in within these 40 seconds. So here we go. Again, keeping those arms in control of that weight, but just increasing that tempo just a little bit. Squeezing those chest muscles, breathing out each time we press back to the ceiling. Keep those arms moving, let's go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Back on our feet. You might want something a little bit lighter here into skier swings. This is that little cardio component, has some strength aspect to it. This is very similar to a kettlebell swing. So just like we did body weighted wise, our skiers, we're coming back and up, but just we're generating momentum through our lower body to propel the dumbbells and arms up overhead. Nice job. This song is just a banger. This makes you want to sing. Four, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Woo. All right. With this next one, dumbbell cleans. So this is a squat with a little bit of a curl here, in kind of a couple different variations. So go with it, see what syncs up with your body. Here we go. So it's down, catch, into that squat. So it's a squat, curl, squat again, drop the arms. Excellent. Keep the tempo. Keep the tempo. You got this. Ten more seconds. Excellent. Uh-oh. I can't see my paper, pal. All right, now another Olympic movement here. 1 dumbbell only. Olympic or alternating arm snatches. So with this one, dumbbell between the hips, up, right against the body, up overhead, down and switch. Use those legs, generate that force, pop that dumbbell up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Yeah. All right, into a renegade row. So that's that plank on top of dumbbells and one arm at a time doing a back row. So here we go, feet nice and wide to help stabilize the hips. It's one pull at a time. Now that alternative here is just that dumbbell exchange. So using one dumbbell, and it's that pull and switch hands and just keep switching with the dumbbell. Nice work. Come on, those last 10 seconds here. Three, two, one. Excellent. All right, on to our backs. Little core exercise to throw into the mix. Alternating toe touches. Still fully extended. And his right arm up to the left leg. And like I said, alternating right to left. Lift those shoulder blades up. Get that good engagement through the core. Ten more seconds. Excellent. All right, staying on our backs here. We'll need one dumbbell. We're doing a pullover. So, just the arm aspect here. So, laying flat, and it's just over top of the head, and then pulling back over the center of the chest. So, working on some of those muscles throughout that side, kind of up towards the armpit, and into the back as well. Now, to give a little bit of more intensity with this one, lift the legs and shoulder blades up and hold a hollow position. So a couple options here, but with that hollow, tap that lower back. If you're feeling that tension or noticing that space between the floor and your back, go ahead, drop the legs down and just do the pullover. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, a full sit-up. You can do this one with a dumbbell if you'd like. I think I'm gonna do this one with a dumbbell. So, if you'd like those legs straight or slightly bent, go ahead. But we're just pressing that dumbbell up and coming to that full sit-up position like so. And feel free here, just do a standard crunch. If you find it challenging to get all the way up into that sit-up position, you can stay here just for that crunch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Woo! I think we have about 3 more exercises or so. So, into some core here, 20 seconds of a side plank. You'll have to flip pretty quickly to get to that other side at that 20-second mark. But we're gonna stack ourselves on top, over top of that elbow and forearm, lifting our hips up. So at that 20 mark, try to quickly transition. So if you need to, go ahead now, flip it over, and do that other side. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, last but not least here, on our hands, a plank tap. So with this one, we're actually gonna tap our knees. We're getting some nice hip flexor action as well. So plank on your hands and on those toes, and you're just coming in and just tapping that knee underneath you. Or if you really wanna get that good kind of crunching aspect in that plank position, reach underneath you for those toes. Each time, making sure you come back to that sturdy plank position. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, back on our feet. We're gonna move side to side here with a curtsy lunge or a drop knee lunge. So dumbbells on either side of our leg as we step back and come down in that kind of curtsy leg position, or like I said, I like to call it a drop knee lunge. Nice work. And I'm thinking we finish our final exercise with just some more bicep curl. My favorite bicep curl. 2, 1. Excellent. All right, so like I said, final exercise here. One for the biceps, the Zotman curl. That's that regular curl up and reverse curl down. Here we go, final exercise of the day. Woo! 2, 1, and here we go. Really try to get those arms and dumbbells flowing here. Excellent, nice job, nice job. Keep it going. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is it. Awesome boot camp class today, everyone. Nice job. We are right at that top of the hour. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Be sure today and throughout the holiday break, do some stretches, stay loose, stay limber, and enjoy time with family, with friends, with significant others, husbands, wives, everyone. It's a great opportunity, great week here to be grateful, to be thankful as well. Yes, that is it for this boot camp. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your weekend, everyone. And I will see you guys again in my next one. Take care.
Let me feel your